Okay, we are doing this. Let me test this one more time to make sure positioning is right. I was thinking through what the next video I wanted to do was, so now that I have finished school, finished undergrad school, I wanted to post another video, and I was thinking what video would be a good one to post, and I thought an introductory video that told you guys a little bit about who I am, whether you're watching this and you know me, or you're watching this and you don't know me, or just stumbled on this channel. I thought I could explain a little bit of who I am, and a fun way to do that would be through that 50 fun facts video. Hopefully that'll give you a more wholesome idea of who I am as a person, so you know a little bit about me when I'm making videos in the future. So let's go ahead and get started. Also, I just got this sweater and I wanted to show you guys. Urban Outfitters has been having a great sale, and this sweater is ombre. I'm gonna get on here so can you see it? It's really cool. So when I'm sitting, I think you can only see the purple part, but know that there's more to this sweater than just the purple. It goes to white. Wow. Okay, let me pull up my notes of the 50 things and we'll just go through them. So I am what a lot of people would call Chindo. I'm Chinese by blood, but our family's been in Indonesia for generations. So sort of have a mix of Chinese culture and also Indonesian culture. I live in an apartment with 3 other gals. There are 3 girls that I got to know really well and get really close to when I got involved in a college ministry during my freshman year. So getting to live with them has been a blast and has really kept me rooted in my faith and just in my life and everything. So I'm so thankful and glad that I get to live with them. I just finished college, finished here at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Go Mustangs! I graduated with business with a concentration in marketing. My current favorite fruit is dragon fruit. They had a ton of them in Indonesia and I rediscovered the fruit when I was there in December, and I ate so much of it that my pee and my poop were bright pink. I love line dancing. I didn't discover line dancing until I came to San Luis Obispo, where it's pretty big. There's a bar that a lot of college students go to just dance every Thursday night. So started going out my freshman year, got my first pair of cowboy boots when I was a sophomore in college, and been going a lot ever since. And I just think it's a really fun way to dance and have fun. My right foot is actually a whole size smaller than my left foot. So I am one of 4 kids in my family. I've got 2 older brothers and I've got a little sister. I usually drink 2 cups of coffee a day. I have a Coloure wave pour over that I love to use, and if I'm not drinking that at home, I love getting a latte or a drip coffee from the local or nearby coffee shop. Last summer, I interned in Philadelphia with Urban Outfitters. I got to spend a couple months exploring Philadelphia and learning about, the Urban Outfitters world. This one's a really important one to me, so I have to read what I put to make sure that I say it perfectly, because, it's really special. But what I put was, accepting Jesus Christ into my life was the best decision I've ever made. It's never promised an easier life, but God has transformed my life and why I live and breathe, and I found no greater joy than trusting and knowing who Christ is. He transformed my life and has completely changed why I live and do what I do and why I make the decisions that I make. Hometown is Sacramento, California. I don't know what it is about my family, but I grow a lot of white hairs. The last time my roommate checked my head, I had about 30 different white hairs all over my scalp. I think I've said it a lot, but I live on the central coast of California in sunny San Luis Obispo. I ran my first half marathon last year, and I'm hoping in the near future to be able to run a full marathon and check that off of my bucket list. One of my most embarrassing moments is when I peed in the middle of a Sephora aisle when I was in high school. I don't know what it was that day. I thought I had, those weeks leading up to that day, I thought I had some sort of bladder problem, but I wasn't able to control my pee, and that day I wasn't able to control my pee in the middle of a Sephora aisle. I ran away from the aisle immediately after I left that puddle of pee, and I remember hearing over the intercom them calling someone over because they thought that a dog had peed in the middle of the aisle. I eat honey avocado toast almost every single day because I genuinely love honey avocado toast. My height, I am 5'5". Growing up, as weird as it sounds, I used to be allergic to the sun. Whenever I was out and about playing soccer or swimming, I always had to wear a rash guard because if I didn't, I would break out in hives all over my back. I'm a black belt in mixed martial arts. I seriously think that I am narcoleptic. I saw it on BuzzFeed, but if you're narcoleptic, you're one of those people who are super prone to falling asleep just like that in the car. That's totally me. I can knock out, not just in the car, but anywhere really quickly. My first official job was soccer refereeing when I was in middle school. The car that I've been driving since I turned 16 and got my license is a 1996 Lexus. Age, I'm 21. I am obsessed with big dogs. When I was a senior in high school, I was in Times Square, only 4 blocks away from the big sparkly ball, and I got to watch with my sister the ball drop. Pizza. Oh my gosh, pizza is one of my all-time favorite foods. Right now, I have a little bit more time because I finished school a quarter early. I'm currently learning how to play guitar and also how to pennyboard. Current devotional that I'm going through is by She Reads Truth, and the study is called You Are Mine. Okay, next one. If I could only buy clothes from 2 stores, I would say I would pick Madewell and Anthropologie. One of my biggest insecurities is the skin condition that I have called eczema. I have dry skin on this area, my arms, all over my neck, on some of my fingers, and it does get extremely itchy to the point where I can't really focus sometimes when it gets really bad, but learning to get through it, learning different remedies. Another thing that I like to consume very frequently, almost every day for breakfast, is a smoothie. What I put in my smoothie is almond milk, a banana, frozen fruit that I get in a huge pack from Costco, and then I also dump in spinach, it's like a vitamin C powder, and then chia seeds. Blend it all up and produces a great cup of a delicious smoothie. My favorite sound is the ocean, specifically when the water is coming to the shoreline. And then my second favorite sound, I'll say it because I just got back from a bonfire, would be that crackling of firewood, whether it's at a bonfire or whether it's winter time and it's crackling in the fireplace. I don't really have cool bodily functions, but the one thing I can do is I can 3-leaf clover my tongue. Let's see if you can see it from where you're watching this. Growing up, never really played sports too much, but my favorite genre of films are sports inspirational. Never in my life have I ever broken a bone. Product that I love and use in so many different areas of my life. Coconut oil. If you've never used it, get it. You can use it for cooking, you can use it to remove makeup, you can use it to moisturize your face instead of a night cream. I put it all over my eczema. It's really calming and soothing for it. I put it in my hair to deep condition my hair. There's so many uses. So if there's one product you're gonna get, coconut oil is what you should get. I absolutely love to journal. Didn't really get into it until I came into college, but it has been so cool to use journaling as a way to process my own life, process thoughts, write down prayers, and look back from past years and see how you've changed and how you've grown and what are the things that you really are thinking through or trying to figure out in that season of life. This is really pathetic, but the longest I've been able to successfully grow a plant is 1 college quarter. These are 2 succulents that I killed fall quarter and winter quarter, but I decided to buy another plant and I got a cactus, and I think she's doing okay. Let me show you guys. Yeah, I think she's doing okay. Maybe succulent just wasn't on the level of commitment that I could give, but cactus, I think I can do it, you know? I was super passionate about student government in high school. I got involved since my freshman year, and I was ASB president my senior year of high school. I am a major morning person, get up around 5:30 to 7 every day, but once it hits 9 p.m. I'm like total grandma. Gummy candies, guys, gummy candies. Those are my weakness, whether they're high chews, gummy bears, those like gummy egg things that they sell. My weakness, I can't get enough of them. I'm thirsty. This has been a lot. Oh, and this is perfect because 2 down from here I talk about hydro flasks, and I'm drinking out of the hydro flask. Maple bacon donuts are my favorite type of donut. I think the struggle I always have is I love savory and I love sweet, but maple bacon donuts are the perfect blend of both of those. So getting it at like 11 p.m. at night from the local donut shop here in SLO hits the spot every single time. Hydro flasks are life. What I love about hydro flasks is that they keep your water cold for a really, really long time. One time I put ice in my hydro flask late at night right before going to bed, and then the next morning at my 9 a.m. class I opened my water bottle to drink and it was still ice water inside. When I say this, I'm not kidding. I am extremely clumsy. I think that's another thing that I'm really insecure about. In the past 3 weeks, I kid you not, I have knocked down 3 lattes at the same coffee shop. Every one of those times, the entire latte knocked down, and thankfully it was a different barista working every single time, but they made me a new latte. I try really hard to be calm, but I knock things over, I trip over things. When I was in high school, I worked as what I like to call a Jambarista at Jamba Juice for 2.5 years. I loved that. That was my first official job, but learned how to make smoothies, interact with customers, and I think I wish I could like work in food service again, because I loved being able to interact with people and provide a really great product. This one's sort of lame, but I really, really, really like oatmeal. I think a lot of people will eat oatmeal just as like substance to get in their bodies for breakfast because it fills you up a lot, but I think you can be so creative with oatmeal. When I was a sophomore in college, I had a gnarly case of lice. My roommate had it and accidentally passed it on to me, massaging my head, and we had to quarantine in our apartment for a couple days. My favorite word, and it's been my favorite word for a while, is the word thrive. I think a big hope for mine is that every person that I interact with or that I get to know is able to discover a life in which they're able to thrive and flourish in the ways that they were shaped and created to be. Okay, I blew through those 50 things. Hopefully, whether you know me or whether you don't know me, that gives a little bit of insight into who I am as a person, things that I love. Some are a little bit deeper and more thought out than others. But yeah, thanks so much for letting me introduce myself to you, and hopefully more videos are to come. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed watching this video. That's something that I'm realizing I need to encourage you guys to do because it helps me in continuing to launch this channel, and it's something that I find really life-giving, so I'm hoping I'll be able to continue to do it because, yeah, I really enjoy it. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.